that I'm done with the meeting.
Yesterday I heard you say your lust for life has gone away. It got me thinking, I think I feel a similar way. And that's sad, that's sad. So let's make a decision, start a new religion. Yeah, we're gonna build a temple to our love. Orgiastic dances, nymphs and chances. Yeah, we'll be the envy of the gods above. I'm feeling devious,
looking glamorous.
let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the cult of Dionysus. We could take a holiday in the month of May. Run free and play in fields and flowers. Fancy hours, making love is how we'll pray.
Start a secret society for the wild and free, or ideology, 'cause you can do what you want. Too much is never enough. We are the light, we are the light, we are the envy of the gods above.
I'm feeling devious,
You're looking glamorous.
let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the cult of Dionysus. Run, run, run away. Just take my hand and we'll abandon this world. We'll wash those tears away. You're young and beautiful, and I love you always. You got no time for pain when it's just you and me in ecstasy. Yeah. What is with the world today? The wicked games that people play, the wars, the greed, they
be God. I'll be God, I'll be God, I'll be God today. Hold my head under the bath and breathe away. Slit my wrist and watch the blood evaporate. Being this godly can't be good for. Anna save me, Anna hear me. I'll play God, I'll play God, I'll play God, I'll play God today. Ante up and play that God a poker game. Walk away with our little God's bad change. Playing this God, it can't be good for. Anna save me, Anna hear me. Oh, Anna, I'll be with you still. You are the angel that I couldn't get. I'll fake God, I'll fake God, I'll fake God, I'll fake God today. Hop up on a cloud and watch the world decay. Anna on my shoulders and we'll laugh already. Faking this God, it can't be good for. Anna save me, Anna hear me, Anna baby, I'm not crazy. Oh Anna, oh Anna, oh Anna, I'll be with you still. You are the angel that I couldn't get. Oh Anna, I'll be with you still. You are the angel that I couldn't kill. Anna, I'll be with you still. You are the angel that I.
Hello, gamers. Welcome to another Rogue Outsider live show. My name is Rogue Outsider, and I am today's host. Like yesterday, like the day before, like tomorrow, like the day after tomorrow, I am your host. How are we, friends? Good? Apologies for the last-minute switcheroo on the dates. Both my mics yesterday got canceled because of the Blue Jays, and up through conversation, I got a show to be done tonight. So we're moving Baldur's Gate 3 for Thursday, and today we are going to do a little bit more drama baiting because I was doing some research when we get a new host. Once I make generational wealth and I feel comfortable quitting, that's when we get a new host, okay? So you can start donating to me, sub, or you can shut the fuck up. Friends, there's a lot to talk about today. I mentioned on the Discord, but there's been Twitch layoffs. A lot of people are talking about it. A lot of people are getting excited about it, which is weird. I just want to... Sub isn't even... True! This guy hasn't even dropped the Prime sub, and he's asking for a new host. You're a chatter. You're not even a viewer. You're a chatter. How are you, Kenobi? Thank you for catching that. How are you, my friend? Good? Everything I do is subbed. Well, not this chat, motherfucker. No Prime? How? No, how? I don't believe you don't have Amazon Prime. What kind of... Are you a Mormon? How do you mean you don't have Amazon Prime? Literally has a Prime badge on, by the way. Literally has an Amazon Prime crown. I'm just putting it out there, okay? Just saying. We'll go to just chatting. Just chatting. Okay, couple of things we're going to get through today. Let me update you on the docket. I'm going to... Oh, really? Looks like somebody got a Prime sub. Sorry. What was I going to say? Oh, Subscript Zero. Thank you for the Prime sub, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Oh, yeah, here's the noise. I can hear it even with Stream Elements off. Well, thank you for the drink sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, how do you get a gift card for an Amazon trial and it be for God? Looks like you didn't. It looks like you did. Well, like, look, Gen V's coming out. The Boys Season 5 is about to come out. You can wait a beat. You can watch those shows. You can give me a few more months of Prime subs, and then you cancel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's how they get you, man. Here we go. Thank you, Subscribe Zero, for getting us started. 1 out of 10. I don't know why Twitch told me to tell you that. Twitch has told me. What the fuck was that? Like a purple. A purple, like, you know how, like, on news, there's, like, on the bottom, there's, like, the other news that's less important running under the anchor. Twitch just ran that for me so I could thank Sub. I guess they didn't think my thank you was good enough. So thank you, Sub, for getting us started on our goal. 1 out of 10. Thank you, thank you. Why is it 1 out of 10? It should be 6 out of 10, not 1 out of 10. But okay. Yes, I did change my hairstyle today. I'm trying new things, trying a new hairstyle. An old hairstyle, but with a new face. Hype train, party of one. Yeah, it's a hype train, but it's just that one wagon that has 2 people to boost it back and forth, but it's just one person jumping super high, and it's Sub. So thank you, Sub. Sub, were you here when we were talking about the Miskiff shit? I don't remember if you left for work before. Were you hanging out when we were talking about drama and Miskiff? And Emiru and all that was happening. Now I had to bounce. Oh, this is gonna be awesome for you then. So yesterday, we touched up on the Emiru Miskiff drama, and I wanted to do more research before I talked about it again. So I started listening to Miskiff's response, and I'm not joking. Like, I think I got 5 minutes. I think I got 5 minutes in the response, and I realized that I can't run it. Like, I can't run that response without showing it to you guys because you won't believe me. Like, it's that bad. Like, he said some shit that was so bad that, like, if I don't show it to you, you think I'm exaggerating. So today, it's like 40 minutes. We're gonna watch together. I've only watched 5 minutes of it. The Miskiff response to Emiru. And then I'll develop a few more thoughts that I had yesterday. To recap for you guys, essentially, Emiru accused Miskiff of sexual assault. Accused him of stalking, accused him of blackmail, and a plethora of other things. And I don't want to spoil anything, but what I've watched of this response from him, it's him admitting a lot of these things. I wanted to make a segment about how terrible Twitch streamers are. I realized I need to make a segment on how dumb Twitch streamers are. So today, I'm going to boot up some V Rising, okay? Hello? I'm going to boot up some V Rising today. And as we play V Rising, I'm going to have Miskiff's video on the main screen, V Rising on the secondary smaller screen. And we're just going to go together, and I'll give you my thoughts as I go. Because, like, I feel like if tomorrow I boot up and I give you my thoughts on what he said, you guys just won't believe me. Because it's that insane, the shit that he was saying on it. So we'll just fuck around. Oh, fuck, that's not what I'm supposed to do. Do I want to play V Rising while we do this, or do I want to play something else? I'm not going to talk about the layoffs yet. Reason being, I don't think the layoff... I know what I might play. I want to play Balatro, actually. I'm going to play Balatro as we talked about this. Reason being, we don't know enough about the layoffs. It feels like they're Amazon layoffs and not Twitch layoffs. A lot of people are saying this is a reaction to what happened at TwitchCon. It's a reaction to, like, the CEO being a bad CEO. It just looks like Amazon fired a ton of people. It doesn't look like it was Twitch specifically. Now, Twitch was the biggest segment affected by the layoffs. But I don't think it was Twitch specifically that caused the layoff. Like, I don't think it's targeted at Twitch. I think Twitch is just the biggest money drain, considering it's just one big advertisement for AWS. You're welcome, Sub. Hey, but you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. You might as well do it till January. You know what I mean? I do appreciate your Prime sub, though. Where's Balatro? Okay. Hello? Balatro should be up, no? Okay. Let's lock everything except Balatro. So, The plan, yeah, that's the plan for today. Apparently, H3 also like dropped some shit on Miskiff that I might go through today, depending on how long we take on watching the response. It's real bad. Like I don't want to preface it too much, but it's just like really fucking bad. Prime is $15, no? Yeah, and I get like 4. Okay, I get like. It's worth, like, I'll say that it's worth it if you watch Prime Video. Prime Video is really good. Their originals are really good. I hate The Boys and I hate Gen V, but it's like, it's, even though I hate it, it's kind of still good. You know what I mean? If I do this, where's Balatro? Why is Balatro not showing up? Hello? Bagaugo? Balatro? I would like Balatro to work. Oh, I know why Balatro is not working. I know why Balatro is actually working. I know what the issue is. So if I do this, okay, let me go back to the other screen. I know what's happening. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go back here. I'll keep leeching off my mother until they take it away. Preach, brother. I too will leech off my parents until the day they die. Gotta fucking bring this above YouTube. There we go. And now we make Balatro small. And it's gonna be up here. Okay, dude, are you guys ready for this zoomer ass setup? How did you lose your dad's Netflix? Did you fight with your father? I've never boycotted anything. That's a lie. You boycotted Cyberpunk for years. You boycotted Cyberpunk 2077 for years. Finally, sub. Jesus Christ. How are you, King Chemo? I started archiving everything on the OPC, which is not a server with Plex. I'm a big advocate for archiving shit. The way production companies are deleting shit, and for like tax purposes, they're just erasing entire movies and projects. You should archive everything at this point. Like, we're gonna have so much lost media in the next couple of days. No, he moved to get. I know you said he moved to getting through T-Mobile and dropped the premium plan. But I thought you said, no, he moved on to a next life. That's what you always say, King Chemo, and I never believe you. Okay, I'm going to get some water. Then I'm going to boot up this Miskiff response, and we'll see if it's as bad as the first 5 minutes implied it was. My grandpa still does, so I need to get a CD burner. It's a good. I think you need to fight for it. I've completely changed on my position on this. I'm King Chemo pilled on this. You should have as much physical media as you can. If I had money, if I had more money, I'd have walls of physical media. Are you guys ready for this zoomer? Look at this zoomer ass setup. Look at this zoomer ass setup. Are you guys ready for this? This zoomer. All I need is the Subway Surfers down here. All I need is a little Subway Surfers, and then we're gonna be the perfect zoomer setup. Okay. Again, if you weren't here for the Miskiff section yesterday, this is gonna be a little bit of research, a little bit of catch up. But to make a long story short, you need more visual simulation. Let me put up the Jays game underneath. If you weren't here, Miskiff is being accused of sexual harassment. He's being accused of blackmail. He's being accused of a lot of shit. I don't think I need to go through all of it, because from what I've seen, he kind of just admits to it and thinks it's a good thing. I don't know why he did this. We're going to watch it, and I'm going to give you my opinions. And then tomorrow, I'm thinking I'm going to do a more comprehensive segment on this. Today's kind of just doing research. I bought the DVD drive PS5 so I could still buy physical games. I did the same thing, Kenobi, and then I haven't bought a single physical PS5 game yet. I coped myself into spending another $150 into a DVD drive PS5, and I don't own a single physical media PlayStation 5 game. But the PS5 barely has games, right? So what do I know? What I want to start doing when I get money is getting 4Ks. There's many things wrong with me. when I started working a day job again, or I started making money at a comedy, whatever comes first, I'm gonna have walls of like 4Ks, like those that cost like $100 of every movie that's ever been released. I'm gonna have a theater in my home. I have shelves and my favorite movies, shows on Blu-rays. Yeah, but you don't watch movies or shows. You don't watch things. What are you lying about this right now? You don't watch anything. Why are you lying to chat, King Kimo? BCS? Fair point. You watched the Vince Gilligan stuff. Wait, you have a physical copy of Better Call Saul? Purchase based on the cover. I wish I could say I never did that, but I do that. I do that. I have so much shit based on the cover. Just checking if there's anything I should preempt. Is there anything I should preempt you guys with before I start this? Is there anything you guys want to know about this before I let it rip? Let Miskiff do his thing and commit career suicide live on Twitch.tv? I'm going to assume no. I'm going to assume no, and I'm going to let it rip, and we'll see how this goes, okay?
Hello? Yo. Yo. Yo.
Yo, yo.
Yo.
Yo. Should I start my streams like this now? Just yo.
What's up?
What's up, yo? Yo, 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 yo. Would you guys like
Hello?
it more if I did it like this? That's how the big streamers do it.
Yo.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo.
Call Bean, he could fix this. No, it's okay.
Is
Yo.
it? Finally some real
Yo.
content. Yo, yo.
Yo.
What is it?
Yo, what up?
Accused of sexual harassment a few hours before this, by the way.
Yo.
A very engaging
Goodbye?
intro.
No. It's not goodbye.
It's not
Not at all.
goodbye. Okay. I just want to let it, like, just, I hate to be pause champ right now, but, like, just giving you a heads up. Like, I don't know, my first question is, why is he doing this? Why is he going live, like, 3 hours? Or no, he's going live an hour after she went live, I think. Why are you immediately responding to this? Like, take some time. You don't need to, like, a lot of Twitch streamers do this, where they get into trouble and they immediately go live to respond. You can take a second. You can take a beat and, like, collect your thoughts and give a well-thought-out response and not whatever the fuck this is. Also, you're a multi-millionaire. Why is there a bicycle in your background and a TV on the floor? Like, you have millions of dollars and you can't buy a TV stand? What is this? I guess LA rent is that expensive, where poor Miskiff over here can't even buy a TV stand.
Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Explain yourself. I will. Promise you. We're not
He
playing
will.
Marvel Rivals today. Tom, pick this up. Appreciate it.
Yo.
I'm sorry, did you just thank for a sub? This is, I think, this is what I wasn't believing what I was seeing. Wait,
Yo.
is that TTS?
Yo.
Hey new viewer here, why is everyone
What up, walnuts?
Why is There's no way he's gonna have TTS on while he does his sexual harassment and sexual assault response.
Yo Miz.
Are you starting your right-wing grift? It's getting close. Yo. What up?
Yo.
Yo, what up? Thank the sub. Hey.
Thanks for the
What
sub.
up, sheep?
46 months crazy year.
Yo, Fulton, thank you for the sub.
Yeah, why the fuck did, like, okay, this guy is just went live. Why is he eating? He went live a minute ago. Why is he eating? And on his microphone. You just went live. Finish your meal.
This is
Expose
hot
everything,
box.
bro. It's time to go full demon time. It's clearly obvious at this point. It's full demon time. Why not? It is time to go full demon time.
What does that
Just letting
mean?
you know. There is no
Don't
holding
worry,
back.
I'm still
Who cares
here and
anymore?
staying.
I will expose everything about every person that you've ever known.
That's my favorite thing about Twitch streamers that they always do. Destiny did the same shit. I think Hassan did this once. Where like every time they get in trouble, they're like, "Oh guys, I'm so done. I'm gonna expose all the shit that's happening behind the scenes, all the evil things that are happening." So, you've been aware of like worse shit that's been happening behind the scenes, and you weren't gonna talk about it until you were in trouble? Like, you were aware of, like, bad things people were doing, and you just stayed quiet until your ass was on fire? That doesn't make you look better. Why do they all... Like, every Twitch streamer does this. Like, it doesn't make you look better. It just makes you look like a bigger psycho to normal people.
Gay.
And it is time to go full demon time.
Let's go. Full demon time, Miskiff. Yo. Also, yeah, he's farming TTS. Like, his TTS is probably paid. He's, like... He is farming money off of his sexual assault defense. Twitch streamers are fucked in the head.
Why not?
Don't tell me I've subbed this long for nothing.
Let's watch the world burn.
Let's do it, Miskiff. Let's do it.
Here, I'm taking out a sub-only mode. There you go. What's up, chat? Let's watch the world fucking burn. If people want to act like this, you know, I see some people saying some very obtuse things.
Mm-hmm.
We can watch the world burn.
Yeah? What are the obtuse things?
Fuck it. Obtuse. Yes. There's some people that are saying some pretty crazy things.
Is he munching on a
I
Zen?
was
Is that why
seeing-
he's...
I haven't even gone on Twitter. I saw other things, and I'm like, damn. But I've been around for 10 years now. A lot of you guys know.
Very lucky.
I am pretty far away from this stuff at this point.
Yeah?
But I am totally okay with exposing a lot of things and saying things. At this point, I think it's pretty obvious. I will not be friends with any of these people after this. Ludwig was right. I
love that Ludwig cannot get one win, dude. Ludwig cannot get one win. He's now getting shout-outs in the sexual assault defense live stream.
am going to completely separate myself from these people in this community, which is fine, and I've already been doing it. But I have hundreds of messages and DMs from people, things that people probably would never want to get released that are very interesting for everyone, and I will be releasing it as time goes on, because why not?
Why haven't you done this earlier?
Go crazy. Who
Why are,
cares?
why are we doing this
Who
now?
fucking cares?
Why are we doing this now?
But before that, I would like to address everything that was said today. Okay?
Yeah?
Let's get some yos in chat first. Maybe some tryhards. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead. You're a disgusting piece of shit. Absolutely. I've been there for years. It's pretty fucking par for the course. What are we going to pretend that I'm not a piece of shit?
Yo!
We've all known this.
Can we
Alright?
get some yos in chat?
Is this anything new? No. I'm a
Can
piece
we
of shit.
can we get some yos
Why the
in
fuck is
chat?
Caroline Burton chat? That's probably the most crazy thing I've ever seen in my life. But
Oh,
I'm going to defend myself on a lot of things that were said about me.
I'll only respond to the sexual assault allegations if I get yos in chat.
I am going to defend myself on what was said with Emmy.
Why is
I see a lot of people
TTS
saying other
on?
Things that really upset me, but the Emmy one is a serious thing that I want to take serious, and we will be discussing that.
Yeah, you can see how serious I'm taking this by asking for yos in chat and keeping TTS on. I think the real answer here is that he probably realizes that he won't be able to go live anymore after this, and he's farming the last of the money he can get before his career is done, is my thought process. Although this is Twitch. Like, honestly, God, he could come back in a month and get the same viewership, and no one would give a shit, because it is Twitch. Like, communities are as responsible as the streamers for these behaviors, right?
Okay. I wrote this myself, so I don't know if it's even good. I am not the best writer, as a lot of you know. I have half my screen right now is red, because I can't write for shit. It's not through ChatGPT. Shut up. Not through ChatGPT. It's not through ChatGPT.
Yeah?
Shut up. It's not, bro, shut up. It's not through Chat. You really think in a serious situation like this, I put ChatGPT and I'm writing something out because it's like, oh, hold up. Like, bro, shut up.
Why are we responding to chat? Just do it.
Yes, really.
Just do it. Just
Really.
do the stream.
No, it's Sora AI. I have an entire video made. What is wrong with you, chat?
I think it has to do with the fact that you use
I wish
ChatGPT
I
to
could show
break
you
up
how
with your
much red is in
girlfriend.
this to show you that I each other is spaced. It's so stupid.
Also, you literally can show it. You're a Twitch streamer. You can just show your screen. I'm doing that right now. You could show it.
I'm not a good writer, bro. I'm not a good writer. So, okay. Let's get to this, shall we? No stalling.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, what the
I'm
fuck?
taking out of sub-only mode. I don't really care. I know there's a lot of people that want to speak, and they can. I have
No stalling. Can we get some yo's in chat before we begin?
no problem with that. This is a very serious situation that I was told. I know a lot of other people are saying things about me as well on top of this, but this is the thing I want to talk about. So let's talk about it, shall we? And then we can go into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we doing this?
So,
This is when I stopped. I stopped watching here. By the way, this is the point I stopped watching because you guys would not believe me when I you how do I like honestly God, how would I describe this to you? Like if I went live tomorrow and I just said this is how the stream begins, I wouldn't do justice to the insanity that this first 5 minutes of the sexual assault defense stream was.
this is April of 2021. Okay, I'm gonna write everything down. Everyone, just chill and let me hear this out. Okay. We met online when we were playing AT&T Annihilator Cup. This is me and Emmy. I was introduced to her through it, and my chat started to like us hanging out. I didn't have feelings for her or anything, but
Okay.
I thought we could start hanging out more and be friends. So we met through the Annihilator Cup. A lot of you guys know this.
Twitch streamers are fucked in the head. I'm sorry. Like I hate that I'm pausing it so much, but I just gotta say, like he's talking about his ex-girlfriend, and the first thing he says is that are his eyebrows bugging you? Yeah, they are. They are bugging me a ton. But like, the first thing he says about like his relationship with his ex-girlfriend is that the reason why they they got together in the first place is because his chat really liked them. Like, imagine I go, yeah, me and Cloud became good friends. Like, his chat liked him, so I brought him back. It's such a clout and viewer-focused way of approaching human relationships. Like, why did you and Emiru start talking? Chat liked her.
I was playing with her.
It might not seem like a lot for you guys, but, like, this betrays the way a lot of Twitch streamers just view relationships as, like, my community likes this and gives me viewers, therefore I'll engage on it more.
My chat liked her a lot. She was fun to hang out with, so we started hanging out.
Yeah?
We started to play games with each other on stream, and we started to grow closer together. We started calling each other, and we were flirting.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't do anything, but it was pretty obvious that Emiru had feelings for me as well as
Yeah?
I had for her. But we couldn't really do anything because at the time, she was dating a girl named Bonnie, another cosplayer from another state, and I was dating Maya.
So you guys were kind of emotionally cheating, right? Both of you, allegedly, were emotionally cheating. Now, there are allegations that this Bonnie person was a minor, and Emiru was 23, and she was 17. Haven't looked into it at all, but I think it's just putting it out there, because it is one of the claims. You guys were cheating. I think we could just say you guys both were emotionally cheating on your partners either way, right? I feel like framing it as we just couldn't date each other, well...
Me and Maya broke up. I broke up with her because the relationship felt stagnant, and Maya's sanctuary started to take over a lot of her life, and we hardly had time to hang out with each other.
Uh-huh.
Since Maya moved out, I knew I wanted a streamer to move into the house, preferably a girl to farm content with, but I didn't want it to happen so fast.
Yeah?
I didn't know if I wanted to be Emmy, but she told me about
I wanted a girl to farm content with, by the way.
a stalker that came to her house with a bat, and she didn't live at her house anymore. I'm telling you everything, chat, okay? Come on. I'm telling you the whole story. Sit down and relax. All right.
We're sitting down. We are relaxed. We're sitting down.
I told her to come move in with me in Austin because she had a stalker, and we want to make content, and the guy will probably
No joke, on LA and on Austin, it probably would. It probably would. Like, it probably would work with the amount of cloud demons there are on both of those cities.
be scared since there's a bunch of people around instead of her in her Kansas home by herself. From there, our relationship started growing very fast. Within just weeks of moving in, she would sit in my room with me late at night, and I would watch Pokemon over and over again, Season 1. I loved it because she made me feel like it felt like
Season 1, Chad. Season 1 of Pokemon.
my childhood and a place of calmness. She would fall asleep in my bed. With some nights, we would touch our backs or legs together. We knew we liked each other. We just knew it was a bad idea.
Yeah?
Talks of her joining OTK happened fast as well, and I knew that if we were potentially going to date, we'd have to keep it a secret.
I just gonna put this out there. This isn't a Twitch streamer thing. This is a guy thing. Lots of guys do this thing where they go like, oh, we knew it was a bad idea. I didn't want to date her, but I invited her to live with me. And and we watch movies together while cuddling. And we spend a lot of time, like, come on, we know what's going on here, right? We know what the end game is, right? We don't need to act like we don't know.
Nobody was allowed to know. Streamers as well were already starting to resent me, saying that it was a shitty thing that I moved Emmy in so fast and replaced Maya so quickly. If
Is
people
that
found
why?
out we were dating, I could be
Is that
hated
why?
by my peers and lose what I created in OTK.
I think it also had something to do with the fact that when you broke up with Maya was around the same time you got caught covering a sexual assault your roommate and best friend committed. I think that might have something to do with the fact that you're moving in a woman into your home while you were going through allegations of hiding sexual assault. And now you're defending your own allegations of sexual assault. I think that's kind of an interesting pattern you have here with this specific streamer.
I didn't know if we were going to date, and I knew if we were going to make it happen, it was going to be very stressful. But I had no idea what was going to come. It was the beginning of January of 2022. Emmy just had her huge party in an arcade celebrating her birthday on stream. Everyone from Austin was there, and as we were celebrating her joining OTK, there was a huge scare. Someone outside in the parking lot rammed into my Audi R8 and drove off. And while we were outside thinking it was a schizo viewer, we were told that the person who just hit my car was now inside holding a gun.
What?
This scared us to no end.
What?
Me and Connery's pants ran inside in fear to get everyone out and make sure everything is okay. My first concern was Emmy. I wanted her to be safe.
What?
The cops came. The drunk driver did have a gun and was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. Me and Emmy were terrified that night. And on the way home, I grabbed her hand and she grabbed mine. And we knew we were trauma bonded and we didn't want to let go. We would wake up together, stream together, and hang out with each other all night. She quickly became my best friend and someone that I felt for the first time I was in love with. We hung out all
Just
day,
don't kill
every day.
yourself,
We
please.
were always so happy with each other.
Why is TTS on? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, why is TTS on this serious response stream?
Playing games until the night, loving every moment we were with each other. It felt poor. Jack, relax. I remember one day I left my house. She called me just so we can be on the phone together, as we always did. And we were playing a song called Falling in Love with You with Elvis came on, and I felt that love. First time I felt love for a girl, and I thought I'd want it to never let it go.
Uh-huh.
The first year of our relationship, we almost had no fights. We started to date officially in January of 2022, and up until my cancellation,
gigantic
everything
joker, holy
was
shit.
perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights.
Again, okay. Did he not? Was that not the right name? By the way, I want you to focus on this. Now, if you weren't here yesterday, Emiru, this is the first claim that he's addressing. Emiru made the claim that Miskiff would get angry and would throw shit at her, like water bottles and phones. And now he's going to talk about that. Now, Emiru said, to show evidence, I don't think she showed a picture or anything, but she said that Miskiff at one point threw a water bottle at her, and that it bruised her. Like, she had a black eye from getting hit with a water bottle that he threw when he was not doing okay. He's going to address it now. Let's hear it.
22, and up until my cancellation, everything was perfect. She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. I want to make that very clear.
I feel like near her, like throwing water bottles and phones at her, near her, is doing a lot of lifting here. Because according to her, it was at her. So why near her?
It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. She did tell me she got a bruise from it, and I stopped.
So you hit her. So the phone hit her, right? If she got a bruise from it, which is what she claimed, she got a bruise from you throwing shit at her, and you stopped. You didn't throw near her. You threw it at her. You hit her with it. Yeah?
That's all that happened.
All that happened is that you threw your phone near your girlfriend and she got bruised. Yeah, what the fuck? Is this an AP article about a police shooting? What is
I will
this?
throw you and show you an example, chat.
Let's see the example, Chad.
I'm brushing my teeth. Right here. Look at me.
We can't see you. You're not on frame. You're a professional Twitch streamer. You're not on frame.
I would throw my phone on the bed.
And you would hit her in the head?
lob it over because I was going to bed.
Yeah, true.
Just throw the phone.
You just can you grab your phone
That's
from
it.
the floor?
Fuck. And when
Yeah?
that's the whole thing. I didn't throw it at her. I want to make that very
But she got
clear.
bruised.
I never threw it at her.
But by your own definition, she got bruised from you throwing your phone near her. So like, give me a second. Why are we splitting? Let me know if it's still crunchy. Why are we splitting hairs over this? Why are we splitting hairs over? Like you threw it near her, it hit her, and she got bruised, which is the claim she made. Now I feel like it doesn't change for her if you're throwing near her, you hit her, and she got bruised, and by your own admission, that happened. Yeah.
I never hit her, and she even said in her situation that she bruises easily.
Guys, she bruises easily. My girlfriend bruises very easily. You guys don't get it. My girlfriend, she just every time I toss my phone at her, she gets a bruise, but it's her fault. She has soft skin.
She brushed over that I threw water bottles with her on my phone near her, but that wasn't during our fights. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brush my teeth. She did tell me she got bruises from it, and I stopped.
Then you didn't throw near her. You threw it at her. It doesn't fucking matter if your intention was like throwing the phone in the fucking toilet. If it bounces off and hits her on the head.
That's all that happened.
All that happened is that you threw your phone near your girlfriend and she got bruises and you got to the point where she had to tell you to stop. That's all that happened. Yeah?
That's it.
That's it. That's all that happened.
I did feel a lot of stress over the time.
Again, he did not have to go live and do this. He did not have to go live and do this. There's no terrible this chat. What the fuck does that even mean? You know it's bad when the Miss kids are not doing okay. Why are you live? Why are you doing this? This is terrible.
Time of our relationship up until this point from her stalkers.
Yeah.
From the ones that would show up at her old house, and also stalkers that just had from her TikTok postings. We found after being with each other that her stalkers had a lot from would come to her a lot from her short form content. These people were schizophrenic and would think that she is talking to them. Whether it was songs she played, the way she looked at the screen, or just the titles of the videos, these people started to feel she was talking to them and come to our house to stalk her. These people thought in their heads they were dating her. They were out of their mind and dangerous.
Okay.
I told her if we're going to be serious about this relationship, I need her to stop posting as much and to not farm these people.
Okay, yeah, that is a cat. I'm very worried about that cat, by the way. Emiru did make the claim that Miskiff was not happy with her content, mentioning that he was unhappy that he was going a little bit... I guess like her claim was that he was mad that she was making slutty cosplay content. And that he would like post pictures of cleavage and he would get mad at it or things like that. So, cat be catching phones, true? So we'll see. I think this is what he's addressing now. We'll see what he says.
She agreed and understood that it was a safety concern for not only me, but the house.
Yeah?
Russell, Simply, Corey, or anyone that was in my house or anyone that was near us. She agreed that she wouldn't want to hurt anyone else and knew that posting these types of TikToks and posts can mess with us and is something I'm not comfortable with as a guy.
So your girlfriend was making content that's kind of simp bait. It's like cosplay, like it's baiting horny guys. I get it, and you weren't comfortable with it, but you want to frame it as a safety issue. Isn't like I feel like it doesn't matter what kind of content you do as a woman, like you will just kind of get these kind of stalkers at one point. This just kind of happens. Like, if you're unhappy with your girlfriend doing, like, cosplay content, I think that's something you could talk to her about. But framing as a safety issue, for me, is a little bit creepy.
So she would tell me that if I had a problem to let her know. And at first, it was minor things here and there. but over time it got harder and harder to deal with.
How so?
There were more stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone.
Why?
If anyone found out or was known, I could get in a ton of trouble with OTK and cause a ton of problems. Would you guys
Why?
stop spamming never sub, never donated? Okay, relax.
Why are you responding to chat? Also, can we get more development on why you guys needed to hide the relationship and why you get in trouble with OTK for dating Emiru? Like, you're a founder.
I told
you're an OTK founder. It's your org. Why would you be in trouble?
if we were going to be serious about this relationship, I need to stop posting as much and to not farm these people. And then there was more.
I'm not gonna make any big claims here, but it just seems like there's a little bit of like, if we're gonna be in a relationship, you can't do the content I don't want you to do. Which, in some situations, I could see that working out, but a lot of times it's just like a lot of guys being controlling. But we'll see what he says.
Stress on top of this. We both had to hide the relationship from everyone.
But to be clear, Emiru did make the claim that he said this, and he's admitting to it. So I guess so far, Emiru's story from the other day we saw is tracking.
If anyone found out or was known, I can get in a ton of trouble with OTK.
Why?
And can cause a ton of problems in my life.
Can I understand
So I
why?
lied to all of my old friends, S-Fan included, who lived just next door to me, and everyone in OTK. And that was very hard for me to do.
Why did you lie then?
Stay strong, Miz. This will pass.
We had a doggy door between our rooms, just so we can hide it from everyone else, including my roommates. We would lock the doors to avoid our roommates finding out. As time went on, they found out, but to most of our friends in the Austin circle, they
Do you think they found out because when they visited you in your room, they saw a doggy door between your room and the room of the other women in the house? Do you think maybe when they saw like a trap door that led you to the secret quarters of the girl, they maybe thought that you were hiding something? Not making any claims here, but it just doesn't seem very bright of an idea.
never officially knew. That stress alone would drive anyone mad, but our love for each other was strong, and we knew we could handle it.
It seems like you couldn't.
So, in September in 2022, a lot of you guys know, I was canceled by Trainwrecks and others trying to claim I covered up sexual assault. It was proven wrong, but that destroyed my mental health.
To be clear, so he said that he was hiding the relationship. What a great pause screen. He said he was hiding the relationship from his roommates in the streamer house, and to do so, he installed a doggy door in between his room and Emiru's room. But then again, if your roommates ever entered your room for any reason at all, they would see a doggy door in between your room and hers. And yeah, and then like people would just question that. This, like, if anything, this doesn't seem very bright.
Felt like my brain cracked, and I was never the same since. I was suicidal, depressed, and I didn't know what to do with my own life. Every day felt like an absolute nightmare.
Yeah?
I was losing OTK, my mental health, and all my friends. Emiru was one of the only people that were there for me.
Fucking Looney Tunes-ass scam. It's something fucking Daffy Duck would think about, you know what I mean? Like,
She ditched sponsors to go with me to Japan.
Dry our lips.
She went with me anywhere I needed because she wanted me to be happy. And she knew sometimes I freaked out. I lashed out. But she loved me, and she knew I was in a terrible mental place.
can we talk about the freakouts and the lash
It got
outs?
so bad, the stress and constant talking about the same things over and over, and no sleep, and depression, that most of my hair started to fall out, and Emiru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
Okay, I don't feel comfortable with you being the one sharing this. Maybe she has shared it before. Well, this feels kind of shitty, but we'll keep going. I don't feel like if she never talked about self-harm before, I don't think you should be the one telling people she was self-harming, especially considering what's going on between you two right now. But again, so far, from this first 15 minutes, this entire stream feels like a mistake. I'm surprised the VOD wasn't deleted.
As this time happened, I was a massive wreck. Couldn't think straight, and And being that Emiru hung out with me all day, she too started to become high-strung. Ugh. We would yell at each other, fight, and argue.
I love Twitch streamer tears where they're like just dry and it's just a voice quivering, but there's no tears. I love those.
You all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain. But I thought it could be fixed over time since things were just so amazing that first year. But
Yeah?
I'm so gay. But as we stayed around longer, I started resenting.
He just whisper, I'm so gay, as he fails to produce any tears. Bro, I look, I don't want to judge how somebody reacts, but like this is like just a textbook Twitch streamer tear face, you know?
Her a lot more. You can take it out of remote only mode.
You got
But as we
this
stayed around
written
longer, I
in
started resenting her a lot more.
Yeah?
I never want to talk about this.
Then why are you?
I'm over
Then
Emiru
why
had-
then why are you talking about this? You don't have to. You're a multi-millionaire. You don't have to click go live. This is what I mean about streamers being addicted to clout and like addicted to like their audiences. Like you don't want to talk about this. You don't have to. You don't have to go live. You can you're a literal multi-millionaire. You can just chill. You have generational wealth. Just don't go live.
Has a lot of rabbits. It was her calling when she first moved in.
Okay.
These were a big part of her life. But
Okay, if you weren't here yesterday, by the way, this is like, I don't know where this is going. I've seen some clips of this. I feel like I got an idea. Emiru made the claim that if she exposed Miskif, he would hit back on her by saying that she killed her rabbits. That he would lie about her killing her rabbits. So I'm wondering if Miskif is actually gonna do it. Because she said that on TwitchCon, he talked to one of her staff members and said, if Emiru comes out about me, I'll tell the world that she killed her rabbits. Which she claims is a lie. So, if he does do that, I think it kind of confirms that he did threaten her staff at TwitchCon. The same TwitchCon she got sexually assaulted, by the way. But it does confirm that he did threaten her staff, because otherwise how would she know?
as those rabbits moved out of her room and into the living room, they started to see disgusting neglect.
Okay.
No food, no water, sometimes not having clean bedding for weeks.
Yeah.
I, along with many others who would come over, would give them what they needed, and I would tell her all the time to take care of them, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits.
Why is
So
TTS
much
on?
that many of them just died over 1 year of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just
Am I going insane? Why is TTS on? Am I losing my mind?
because they felt terrible. And my brother once came over and said, and I quote, "If you ever marry this woman, I'll never forgive you."
Okay. Oh, now we turn off
There's
TTS.
TTS going on.
You didn't know there was TTS going on? That's such a lie. That's such a fucking lie. That's such a fucking lie. Motherfucker was farming TTS money. Guys, I didn't even know. This is one of the biggest streamers on the platform. How do you not know TTS is on? You're thinking subs. You were thinking subs at the beginning of the stream. You clearly have your stream elements open. Alright, Miskiff. Let's keep the show going.
Hold on 1 sec.
No, I don't want to do this.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside
Jesus
the rabbit
fucking
cage,
Christ.
and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage.
Wait! I don't know. Maybe Emiru killed her rabbits. I don't fucking know. I don't really give that much shit about animals, but like... For an entire year, you're telling me multiple rabbits died, and you claim you cared about it, and they were in your house, and they died. They were in your living room. Did you do anything about these rabbits, or did you just let them die and record blackmail footage that you could use against your ex-girlfriend when you needed to? Like, doesn't it, like, you know? Because, like, you can't tell me you care about these rabbits and then just record blackmail footage and then not do anything. Maybe he'll say he did something about it. We'll see.
Cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die, and I'm not going to sit here and have her pretend she didn't.
Wait. If they're in your living room, she didn't leave them to die. You all, like, everyone in this house left them to die. You all had the like, if they died, it is not like, maybe, yeah, she's the owner, she's the bigger responsible person, but she was in your, like, it was in your living room. It wasn't hiding in her bedroom. Like, all of you could have done something about it. Not just you, Miskiff, but all of your roommates as well.
It's fucking
like, if we're gonna, like, clutch pearls over dead rabbits, I don't actually give a shit about rabbits, but if you want to clutch pearls over dead animals, a lot of people care about that shit. Then you guys also were responsible because you were witnesses to it, and all you did was record blackmail footage.
disgusting. This is a video from my own brother. I didn't record this. These are mites all around her cage.
Like, on the best case scenario here for Miskiff, he's also at fault for the death of these rabbits by not intervening and saving them in his own house. Right? It's like if my wife had a dog. It's like if my wife had a dog. I don't have a wife. It's like if I had a wife and my wife had a dog, and the dog starved to death, and I was like, damn, she's such an animal abuser. But the dog lived in my home. I am also at fault. I'm also, like, responsible for this animal.
Okay.
Also, I don't feel like he sexually assaulted me. I don't think she killed her rabbits is a good response for that. But maybe there's more.
I would tell her to take care of them all the time, but to no avail. She completely neglected those rabbits, so much that many died just over a year or two of being around in my house. My cleaning ladies would clean them just because they felt bad, and my brother once came over and said that if I marry her, he'll never forgive me.
My cleaning ladies cleaned them because they felt bad. Did your cleaning ladies only clean your parts of the house? Like, did you have like, is this like, this is what I understand, like, that you had cleaning ladies, but they only went to your parts of the house, and then they saw hers, and they felt bad for the rabbits. I'm not cleansing you of responsibility here for these. Like, if these rabbits all died, I feel like everybody in the house is responsible for it.
In fact, when Maya came over during my cancellation, she actually commented on Emeru's rabbits and said, "These rabbits are completely neglected, and this is disgusting." Emeru wouldn't clean the cages, and the smell became so bad that we started to have the rabbits just be outside. I told her if that's the case, she's got to make sure she's giving them water, because they are her responsibility. Instead, these rabbits were left outside in 100-degree heat with no food or water or anything. Most of the time being in cages with no bedding besides poop all over the place.
That's horrible. Why didn't you do something about it? That's terrible. Like, why didn't you intervene? Why didn't you try doing something about it?
Emmy didn't care. She would sit inside and play League of Legends all day. And what this showed me is that I don't want her to be my children's mother, and I couldn't see myself marrying her.
I'm sorry, man. We're 20 minutes in this response. Like, just take care. Like, if you care about these rabbits so much, like, you should have taken care of them too, no? Like, if you really cared about this, those rabbits should be alive right now.
The fights from these times started to get worse. I would constantly want to be farther and farther from her. I would use her for content, but after stream would want to be alone. I didn't know how to break up with her or end things. She was a co-owner of my org, the only person I knew, and the strain of the relationship and hiding the relationship was really taking a toll on me.
Yeah, it seems
on top
like
of that,
it's
the
all
stalkers
decisions
were
you
getting
made.
worse. One stalker came to my house, and I had to point a gun at him for 30 minutes until the cops came.
MU disputes this, by the way. No kids for your dirty lady. Emiru disputes this, by the way. She says that he didn't hold the stalker at gunpoint. He just held the gun by the door while the stalker was outside. I don't know how relevant this is. Yeah, it should be clear. If you were around any sort of like Twitch community back then, everybody knew they were dating. Like it was like the biggest open. It's like Hassan and Valkyrie, right? Everybody knows they're dating. It's just an open secret kind of thing. Like the viewers knew. Like it's out. Like everybody knows. But like, why are you hiding this relationship? She's a you just said she's a co-owner of the org. She has equal power to you at this point, I assume, especially because you've been canceled. She's also, I think, at this point, like a big, on her way to be the biggest female Twitch streamer, which she now is. So why are you hiding this relationship?
These stalkers are no joke. And the pressure from the relationship, the anger I felt, and the stalkers... and the stalkers as a whole really made us lash out at each other. She would tell me that she doesn't realize what she's doing, that she didn't understand what she was doing wrong. But I would constantly tell her, on and off stream, that she needs to do more because these stalkers are getting worse.
What is more?
I know I wasn't perfect with my language or
what
tone
is more?
Throughout.
I'm sorry, like this, like, is it just me? Like, I don't want to be a super white knight here, like a wokey white knight, but like, this doesn't just... Like, you're telling me your girlfriend was having stalker issues and your response was you weren't doing enough? What is enough? This sounds a little bit victim blamey, which, again, it tracks with what Emiru said. I don't know. I feel like if somebody has stalkers, your next step shouldn't be like you're not doing enough, right? Like, unless, like, Miskiff comes out and says that Emiru is, like, posting her address in, like, public forums or, like, inviting people over and being careless with, like, her information, then maybe, yeah, I could kind of see the point. But if we're still talking about the TikTok short content, like, this just feels like a weird response.
This entire relationship, I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times.
Okay, what does that mean?
In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about...
Why are we admitting to this? Why are we admitting to this? Why are we admitting to this? Ooh, you don't have to admit to this. You can just not respond. Why are we admitting to this?
About stalkers and...
Hey, Alpha, welcome to the shit show. She was wearing too many miniskirts. Easy female mistake. Happens all the true.
Schizos as a whole. Stop talking about past relationships. And yes, I didn't want her to travel without me.
What? Emiru claimed I was being controlling. Yeah, I guess I told her not to wear pajamas, and I told her to dress older, and I told her not to engage with her community, and I told her she shouldn't travel without me. But I wasn't controlling.
I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people.
Why are we doing this? Why are we live? Why are we doing this, Miskiff? Like, he can't be... like, my last point was that, like, yesterday I said the Twitch streamers are psychopaths. I think they're just retards. Yeah, Cam, yes! Like, this is a private relationship that he's hiding, but he's controlling half her life. Like, he's choosing who she can hang out with by his own admission. This isn't Emiru saying, this is him saying it.
This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted.
I'm sorry, I paused too much. I'm just going to play this whole thing again because there's no way this is how he finishes this. There's no way this...
I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole. Stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. This is because I didn't want her to get hurt. I didn't want Emmy to get assaulted. I didn't want some man to do something to her when I'm not there.
Chad, you don't understand. I controlled her entire life to stop her from meeting bad men. I became the bad man, so she would meet bad man.
And I wanted to keep her safe. And I know with how my
it was for her own good, Chad.
Back then that I didn't do everything right. I know I could have done better, and I'm sorry.
From the sound of it, none of that was right, and you don't seem to understand that none of that was right, because you're still hiding behind the I was protecting her excuse. It seems like a lot of that was wrong, and you still don't realize that.
Sorry. I know I was controlling, and I should have just ended the fucking relationship, but I was so confused as a person. And I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry things got to this point, man.
I want someone to do something to her when I'm there. Yeah, true. He sounds like my ex. Which one?
The last 9 months of this relationship, things got extreme.
Yeah, the fucking Twitch streamer trademark fake cry with the fucking quavery voice but no tears.
Extremely fucking toxic.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
told her to move out.
it got toxic? It wasn't toxic while you were controlling half her life, Miskiff? This is why I play this live. This is why I'm playing this with you guys. Because if I came up tomorrow and I just told you this happened, you wouldn't believe me how bad this response is. You'd think I'm exaggerating. This is why I'm playing this live for you. Because if I don't, you're not going to believe me.
Move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together or if we weren't around. She always wanted me to drive over to her house, but I never wanted to because I wanted to be alone.
Why did
and
I
that
use
increased
jokers?
our fights. But the stalkers continued, and I got even more stressed. They started to take pictures of me whenever I would drive to her house.
Should have used the doggy door, my dude.
Sorry. They knew my every movement. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Between the rabbits, the stalkers, and the overall ability to...
I wonder how Emiru felt. Because not only she was the one actually being stalked, but she also had a boyfriend controlling who she couldn't see, the way she could dress, giving her travel restrictions. I wonder how she was doing during this time.
handle situations.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't want... I left the house because I didn't want to be with her, but also I kept driving over, showing all the stalkers where she lived.
Situations with each other. I knew this wouldn't last, but I didn't know how to get out of the relationship. She did not want to move out. As for me telling Cheddar to leave my house, he was swatting at Chompy constantly and making him bleed. I not only...
So he's admitting he kicked out her cat? Why are we admitting that? You don't have to. You could just, like, this is such a minor issue. So Emiru claimed that he kicked her cat out. You don't have to admit this. You don't have to admit this. It sounds like what the fuck is happening at the OTK house where you have your cat, Emiru's cats, plus a bunch of dead rabbits? Like, is this a zoo? What's going on in the OTK house, first and foremost? True. Look at the cat back there, the cat that got swatted. Like, it sounds like everybody here is a shitty cat parent, or, like, pet parent. Yeah, Elfo, this brings us back to yesterday, right? Yeah, I wanted to be single in my 30s. Yeah, we have a text message from Miskiff we saw yesterday from him saying that he broke up with her because he didn't want to miss being single in his 30s.
I not only was the one that wanted her to move out first, I was the one that wanted the cat out of the house because he was attacking my cat. Every month went by the last year, and our fights started to get louder. We were breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive, and shouting began to increase. I was not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste to myself. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the wall or slammed doors in aggression. I one time...
This guy's a fucking moron. How is this guy the fucking head honcho of, like, the Austin streamers? He's a fucking moron. Like, if you skip over the whole, like, I bruised her by throwing my phone near her. She threw plushies at me and I punched the holes through walls? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? He says this with a straight face as if it's comparable.
Breaking up with each other almost weekly. Fights were getting more aggressive, and shouting began to increase.
No, Kem, he's a multi-millionaire. He has more money than most people we both know.
It's not perfect, and I reflect on those situations with poor taste to myself. I'm ashamed that the situations got so bad, but Emmy was also violent.
Yeah?
She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Which is just
I
the same,
one time
you guys.
did say I was going to kill myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times.
Nope.
She would constantly say she's going to kill herself in arguments, and I have a picture where while I had a gun pointed at one of her stalkers who came to my house while she was in Kansas, She told
Wait.
me she was going to kill herself out of aggression of the situation while it was happening.
If you weren't here yesterday, Miskiff said he was going to kill himself because Emiru had more viewers. That's the messages we read yesterday. Miskiff said he would kill himself because Emiru had more viewers. Here, Emiru is saying she's going to kill herself because there's a stalker in her home. Why does he think they're comparable? He can't be this stupid.
I'm just going to leak everything because I don't really care.
Yeah, we saw this message over here. That's the message we kind of saw from Asmongold streams. I'm freaking out. What is happening? I'm so confused. Call me when you can. I'll call you back later. I feel like shit right now. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem. Like, Miskiff said he wanted to kill himself because she had more viewers. Here she wants to kill herself because weird old men are trying to get to her and hurt her. Which happened 2 weeks ago. I don't feel like it's comparable.
This is the situation. I told her that a stalker's at the house. I'm freaking out. What is happening? Can you call me? I'll call you. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem.
Emiru's Monica using some sound. What the fuck? How could a push even hurt him like grow? Yeah, true. True. Miskiff does give Cebolinha vibes.
So, just want to show this. She was also using the I want to kill myself a lot in our situation.
Yeah, but she was doing when people were like trying to invade her home, you dipshit. Not when she had less than 10k viewers than you and Rust. This can't be comparable. And Shadow's like, this is insane. She's a hypocrite. Wow, bruh. Like, yeah, there's a fucking stalker in her home.
Relationship. This is while I had a gun.
This is what I mean. So many Emerald Stimps in chat. Grown men watching a girl that looks like 12-year-old and dressed like a child. What this is about you. Like, this is what I mean about the communities being as bad as the streamers. He isn't like this because he's a psychopath. He is like this because he's a dipshit with a community of dipshits. They enable this. In every Twitch community that after every Twitch community that's bigger than 1,000 CCVs is like this. I'm sorry, there's no like good one.
Gun pointed at one of her stalkers. This stalker who was at my house, his background picture was Emiru, and when he talked to the cops, he was in love with her and thought that she was talking to him. It is disgusting what these stalkers can do. I will say this. The fact that this guy came to my house,
do you
and the result of it was a cop brought him.
Do you think what they're doing might make her want to be a little bit suicidal? Because I feel like if you have like consistent stalkers going to your home, I feel like suicidal ideation is kind of natural. What is not natural is suicidal ideation when your girlfriend makes more money than you. That doesn't feel like a natural response. Holy shit, that's an amazing Joker. Doesn't feel like a natural response, no?
Them down the street to a QT, which is a 7-Eleven, 15 minutes away, and that's all they did, is terrifying for these girls and terrifying for the situation in general.
It doesn't seem like you care about it that much, considering you're acting like it's not worth of a suicidal response. I don't want any of these. I'll take Race Fist, I guess.
Sorry. I knew that the relationship wasn't healthy at this point. I knew we had to end it, and soon.
Yeah? What part of it gave it away?
Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset. She admitted that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument, and I broke up with her. We broke up for about a month. And she is terrifying for these girls, and terrifying for the situation in general.
It's terrifying for these girls. Anyway, she posted a skimpy picture, and I fucking fought her on it.
Sorry.
Man, I'm getting.
I
old
knew
with
that
these
the
hands.
relationship wasn't healthy at this point. I knew we had to end it, and soon.
Remember that kid that freaks out because his parents didn't allow him to play WoW, so he had. Yeah, he does. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the World of Warcraft kid that got his account deleted. Yeah, same energy. Absolutely. Like super. Like it's my way or the highway.
One
energy.
day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew I would hate, and she posted it to make me upset.
I fucked
She admitted
up,
that she made me upset with it, and we got into a heated argument.
I fucked
and I
up
broke
so
up
hard.
with her. We broke up for about a month, then got back together because
By his own admission, they broke up because she posted a skimpy picture, by the way. I don't know the in-betweens, but like, she posted a skimpy picture, and by his own admission, that caused a fight, and they broke up.
we thought we can make it work.
And like,
went to get
guys,
food.
to be clear, okay, like, fucking... This is Emiru's Twitter account. Like, this is the kind of content she posts. Like, she's, like... I know some people are going to say, oh, some guys are not comfortable with sex workers. I don't think Emiru is a sex worker. She's not on OnlyFans. Is she on OnlyFans? I don't think she is. She's not on OnlyFans. She's not on Fansly. She's not on any of the porn sites. My understanding, she's never been. And I guess this is the skimpy content she posts. Like, this is worth a breakup? She's a cosplayer, man. I don't know what to tell you. This, holy shit, she needs to eat something. She's so skinny. What the fuck? Like this. Can we go to 2024? Because this all happens in 2024. This, by the way, this all happened last year. So if we go to, like, is this 2024? This is 2019. She barely fucking posts anything. Holy fuck. Wait a second. I'm sorry. I didn't realize how little she posted. 2020. 2021. 2020. Dude, she took a fucking year off posting. Okay, this is the kind of shit this is the skimpy shit she was posting? This causes a breakup? This is... I'm not doing I'm not doing a fucking a skimp review here or whatever, but like, this feels like a little bit of an overreaction to cause a breakup. But again,
food at BJ's, a common place where we would get food, and then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna let Amy say this one. I'm just gonna let Emiru speak for this one. If I go on LSF, I think I'll find it. Like, cause like this is such a, he's telling the same story as she did, but he's leaving out an important detail of the story. Cause like, I feel like he just admitted to something kind of gigantic, but he's leaving out important context. Okay. Is this the clip I want?
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail.
How dare she
that
have
Ms.
boobs?
K
True.
has done towards me, and some of these issues which are
This is not
still
the clip.
ongoing.
This is not the clip I'm looking
For the
for.
entirety of this year, I've attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue, and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my...
That's not the clip I'm looking for. What is this? Okay. Okay.
I'm
So-
usually very uncomfortable with
So let's listen to Miskiff's retelling of the story one more time, and then we'll listen to Amiru's retelling of the story. I feel like this is because I wasn't like I don't know who's speaking the truth here, but I feel like there's important context missing.
I knew that the relationship wasn't healthy at this point. I knew we had to end it and soon. One day, Emmy posted a very provocative picture, one that she knew
They broke up.
then got back together because we thought we can make it work. We went to get food at BJ's, a common place where we would get food, and then we went back to her house. We cuddled for about 30 minutes and started to kiss. She said that she was okay with this on her stream, and I started to advance to the next stage because I thought that's what she wanted. She yelped, and I immediately sprung up and was scared if I did anything wrong, or did wrong in general. I got scared and left the house. I apologize if that made Emmy uncomfortable for me not saying sorry, and I wish I said sorry back then.
Is that the issue? They didn't say sorry? I think the issue is the context that's missing from this. Like, let's look at Emiru's version of events.
I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And, I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And, instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying. Without, checking if I was okay or anything.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking scumbag. I'm sorry. This guy's fucking... this guy's a disgusting scumbag. And on top of it all, he's a fucking moron. Because he just admitted that these events happened. But he used a passive voice to disguise, like, the actual weight of the actions. But the fact is, now we have admission of him saying that these events happened. Now, like, Emiru doesn't have to prove this. He just told everybody that it happened. Yeah. You know something's wrong with the dude admits running away instead of chatting and etc. Yeah, like he just ran off. This, like, he's like a fucking scumbag, and two, he's a fucking moron. Like, why would you admit this? Like, why would you admit to this? Is this a clip of her? Wait, is this... Guys, we found the iconic plushie violence.
Me was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
What a fucking moron. Like, why would you... Like, you understand that before this live stream that he did not have to fire up. All we had for this story was Emiru's word, right? And that's gonna have some weight for sure, considering like who she is and the I guess the rep and clout she has. But now it doesn't matter because he admits it happened. He just used a passive voice to hide it. Because like these stories match perfectly. He just used a passive voice. What a guy. This guy was a top Twitch streamer in Austin, by the way. He ran the show down there. When I was talking about all Twitch streamers being psychopaths, I'm talking about this fucking moron. Because if he's this dumb on live stream, you know he's this dumb in private. If he's this dumb with his audience, you know he's a fucking retard when it comes to like the people in his life. This guy, like I'm sorry, like any Austin streamer at this point, I'm iffy about because of the relationship they had with this guy.
But we got back together soon afterwards. And during those last few months where we were fighting, we were still fighting, but it did feel like the relationship had good progress. And we were both agreed we need to talk about our future. Since it's been 3 years. We should see what we want, and Emmy had an idea
It's
to
been
write down
3 years! It's been 3 years of this?
on paper.
You're both kind of cooked in the head. Now I'm gonna go against Emiru. You're both kind of cooked in the head. You both need like friends that aren't streamers. You both need friends that have like real lives that doesn't depend on like Twitch viewers.
No, that what I'm about to say is very true. This is exactly what happened, and she cannot argue this.
Look, I'll tell you this much. Like for all his faults, Miskiff is like saying like all he said so far matches with Emiru's story. So I'm not gonna call him dishonest.
One day, after staying over Emiru's house, Emiru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died. And
I feel like this is the third or fourth time he says, I knew at this point the relationship was done over a 3-year period. Like, I feel like at some point you gotta end the relationship if you know the relationship is done.
And we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well.
What gave it away?
I walked away. I went to her door, and as I opened it, the last words I ever heard her say is, "Don't go. I love you."
Okay.
That week, I made flights to Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again.
So I'm guessing this is when he said he wanted to enjoy his single 30s from the text message we've seen. If this is right before he went to Japan, this is around the time he was saying he didn't want to waste his 30 single. And I guess this is another level of fleeing, by the way. He's like escaping to Japan.
I have never talked to her in person since. I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK.
I guess we just gotta show the text messages, right? We just gotta have them up. Here's the juicer again.
Who is he talking to?
Here's the juicer again. So sorry. So go ahead, Miskiff. My apologies. Go ahead. The so planned
That
arc!
week, I made flights to Japan because I didn't want to sit around and wait to possibly get back together again. I have never talked to her in person since. I have messaged her numerous times wondering why I have been removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared because I didn't know what was going on.
I messaged her multiple times to ask why I was removed from OTK, Discords, and I was very scared.
Nobody was talking to me or contacting.
That's what he said was on the text messages. Here's a few excerpts. Hey, I know it's been a little while. I just want to say that I'm going back to Austin next week, and I think that you and I should at least be able to talk and communicate with each other. I'm going to be also be doing a lot of collabs. I know you've been doing a lot of collabs lately, and I feel like we should be amicable with each other so it's not weird, because we're both now doing a lot of collabs, I think it be spelled, and I feel like it would be really weird considering we're both also in the same, or that we're just not talking to each other at all and have zero communication. This is kind of feels like the message he's talking about, right? This, I'll give him credit, this kind of feels like a professional message. But if we go left, I want so much with you. Please just hear me out. I wrote out a lot of how I feel. I've been writing so much and learned so much about myself. Just please, if you can hear me out. I love you so much, Amy. I've been crying every night without you, and I'm sorry I've done any of this. I've been so depressed without you. Just call me. Please, I'll be up. I will do anything for you. I will come home from Japan right now for you, Amy. Emiru, like, here's the problem with this. It feels like watching this response. It feels like he dropped this, and then Emiru went live after him and like replied with receipts. But that's not the case. Emiru went live before this. He's just a moron. He's talking about text messages that have been posted. He can read. Like, why would you lie about this? Like, why would you lie about this? And why would you give us a date? Because like now we know that he's talking about these messages because he's referring to Japan. Like, why would you lie about things that everybody can verify? There's so many receipts. Like, he went live after her. Like, I swear to God, it feels to me like Miskiff is a guy that really lucked out in life because he's not very bright. He's not very entertaining. He's just a guy that lucked out of Twitch streaming, became a millionaire doing so, and now is like coming to terms with the fact that like more talented people like Emiru succeeded better than him, and that cooked his brain.
Me, and I have had so much regret. Times where I wanted to go back. Times where I've drunk messaged her love letters, as you saw on stream.
Okay, now we're
But
talking
after
about
10 months,
We're
I
addressing
know
that
we're
now.
much better off without each other. I did see her at a party once.
Didn't you? Where are these messages from? May, February. Shut up, XQC. I just want to see the timestamps of the messages. March. August. Almost September. Like, this one is almost in September. I don't know. No timestamp. No timestamp. May. Was that almost September or was that May? Did I misread? This one was in August. This one was in August. August messages. Yeah, I mean, it's very recent. I don't know.
Once at Simply's house. The house was very small, and I opened the door. I said, whoops, and proceeded to talk in the other room about what I possibly did wrong, and began to bawl out and be depressed because
So Emiru told this story that he entered the room, said whoops, and then started crying about the relationship for 2 hours of 2 other streamers. And now again, he's just admitting to Emiru's version of events, but changing the framing.
I just saw my ex-girlfriend. I want to make it very clear. I was not following her, nor lingering around her. I was with others the entire night. The house is about 2,000 square feet with about 50 people there. I, of course, was near her, but I was never following her. This year has been very hard for me, and I'm sure for her. I even went to Japan and drank every single night just to sleep. Going from being with each other for 3 years straight and trauma bonding to be completely alone is such a difficult thing.
No comment. No comment on that.
Both of us.
I
began therapy.
I was thinking of Soapland, so no comment.
Of this year with EMDR therapy, something she recommended me when we were dating. I'm very happy to say that I feel better than ever, and I've gotten a lot of the stress I've had away. I've also moved from Austin myself, and I've had a lot of trauma lingering from there as a whole, and I feel a lot better from that. I truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were.
I think he's gonna admit this later on. To be clear, he's gonna admit. I've seen the clip of him admitting to this, so I think he's gonna admit this in a second. But
I would just carry them myself. Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about
no, it's not
the
this clip.
psychological and domestic.
It's not this clip. Well, I think he's gonna, from what I memory, I think he's just gonna admit to the blackmail. So like, you wish nothing but the best for her, but like a week before you went live and said this, you were blackmailing her.
Were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her, and I'm sorry that any of this happened. I hate that we're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months and I plan to stay that way. I'm continuing to go to therapy and work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me.
I love how therapy is the easy way out for most streamers. It's like the therapy card. If your life's in trouble, just say you're working on it. You're going to therapy, okay? You're working on it. You're going to therapy. Don't worry about it. God, I fucking hate streamers so much. I hate these people so much.
Okay. That's it. If you're wondering if it's scripted, the answer is, of course it is. I wrote it out because I cannot freeball this. This is a very serious situation.
Yeah, the worst part is that this was scripted. This was planned. This was planned. Like every admission here, he wrote it down before he said. He's not riffing, right? He just admitted to all that, and he planned to do so. Like okay.
I am going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations.
Yeah, true, Kenobi. True.
I have dozens.
If only he could have waited a little bit. You know, if only he could have gone live a week from now with a better script.
Dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days
Just
of
leak
other
it.
people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have.
Why are you protecting other people? Why are you protecting other people? If you're such a good guy and you have all this info about other people, why are you protecting them?
That I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go fucking buck wild.
Yeah?
But I want to make it very clear.
Doesn't
When
feel
it
like
comes
you
to
are.
Emeru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. My plan for myself was very simple.
Wait. But you did. But you did. We just watched you do it like 10 minutes ago, no? Did I mishear?
When it comes to Emeru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. My plan for myself was very simple. If Emmy were to say something about me, I would say something back.
Then how did she predict the rabbits? Then how did she go live before you and completely predict that you were going to talk about the rabbits if that wasn't a threat you made? How did she find out?
That's it. I never had a plan in my life to go after her or do anything. It was if she ever said anything, I would say something as well.
I never had a plan to go after her, but I had a plan that if she said anything, I would go after her. This guy's a fucking moron. How does he have a platform? How does he have a community? Sue her ass for everything she's got. Buck wild. That's what a mature guy says. First time subscriber. This is gonna get ugly. Like how? Like he's such a moron.
And that's completely understandable.
Is it? Because so far, Emiru has said that you sexually assaulted her, you tried blackmailing her, you drove your car. I guess we didn't get the car story yet. I guess we'll see if he admits to that one. That you were controlling, and you admitted to all of that. And what we got from you is that she hit you with plushies, that she was really into you, and that maybe she killed her rabbits on the house that you were also present on. I don't feel like this is equal at all.
Can you clarify what, if anything, was said to her team at TwitchCon? I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said.
I'm done. I'm done. No. I'm done. I'm done. No.
And that is what's...
He wishes all the best to her, but she went to her team on Twitch the day she got sexually assaulted and told her team that if she says anything about his sexual assault, he would go after her. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's no proof of this, but the fact that she predicted it was about the rabbits, he told them he was going to talk about the rabbits. There's no other way. He told the team that he was going to talk about the rabbits. That's why Emiru went live before him, and she predicted him. God, this guy's a fucking idiot. Emiru put up a restraining order against him. I think it just got approved. I think like this, you just show this live stream to the judge and the restraining order gets approved.
It's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore. I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry I don't. Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose. And I will say this proudly. Emeru abused those rabbits. She did.
And you sexually assaulted her, you dipshit, by your own admission. And if Emiru abused those rabbits, so did you and all your roommates, because you lived in their house. God, you're a moron. How is this your ace in the hole? How is this your ace in the hole?
And if you're in Austin, Texas, and you want to say that she didn't abuse those rabbits at my house, you're lying.
And if you lived at my house, you also abused those rabbits. Wait, what?
You know she did.
Yeah, maybe I sexually abused her, but she abused those pure rabbits.
Rabbits.
You know the animals that die when you make loud noises?
And she let them outside. And it's disgusting. And I didn't want to...
It must be so good to be Hassan Piker right now, dog. It must be so fucking good to be Hassan Piker that this is your competition, right? Like, say what you will about Hassan, he's not this bad. He's not this stupid.
To bring this up ever. This was not something I planned.
Like Fairy was saying the other day, like, how is this the thing that brings Hassan down? Because this is the competition, dog. Because whatever Hassan does, as bad as he is, these are the other streamers on the platform.
I'm bringing up in my life. But it's something that she claims that she didn't do, and people are trying to defend her from that. Like Asmongold, where he says that one of her rabbits she took and brought around. What about the other 6 rabbits that died?
Yeah, what about the time you climbed on top of her and put your hands on her pants? What about that? Like, what? Do you really want to do whataboutism? Like, is this really the road we want to go down?
As for what happened with me and Emaru, it is I mentally have been fucked up for years. And I'm very proud of myself for working on myself. And I think leaving Austin was the best thing, not just for me, but for everyone around me.
Sorry, quick about Lacho. The DNA. We can cook with DNA. We can cook with DNA.
I do believe that.
Some money.
I fucked up a lot.
Yeah?
I'm never going to not admit that. And I realized I need to be alone. I never got kicked out of Austin, Texas. I left myself.
It doesn't feel like you did. I kind of get the vibe you were kicked out. I didn't get the vibe until you said that. And then all the info that came on. But I don't know. I kind of get the vibe you got kicked out from Austin, Texas.
You're still mentally fucked? I am.
I'm going to die.
I'm absolutely mentally fucked. I have been slowly working on it. I do feel like I've been getting better.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm very calm right now.
GG's?
I don't feel stressed. I don't even feel angry. I feel that every day I'm trying to learn more and more and do better. But I'm going to stand up for myself in a lot of these situations because
By the way.
a lot of it was not true.
By the way.
And I don't like that she was portraying that it was just me who was at fault. It was
But you sexually assaulted her! Her biggest claim is that you sexually assaulted her. Your biggest claim is that she killed her rabbits. This is not comparable. There is no world where this is comparable, and you admitted to it. How can you be... Why are you live? Why are you live?
toxic relationship, and that's what it was.
Why are you live?
Why was viewership so important? I will bluntly say this, and I'm very honest. I was, and I still am, but I very much was someone that was massively obsessed with streaming and viewership.
You're going to admit to it?
When my cancellation happened, and even before it...
You were going to admit to it? Don't tell me he's going to admit to this, kill yourself. I mean, we have the message, but
I think
still.
you guys know. I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting, and it has ruined my fucking life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am, I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people.
Just fucking kill me. Holy shit.
And it's a problem. It's a serious. I'm definitely way better than I was now, or I am now, but it's a serious problem that I am still working on to this day.
Myself.
I am not perfect, and I fucked up with that. I've been this way for a very fucking long time, where I'm a competitive dude, and I think I'm very competitive with streaming because I really care about it a lot. I've sunk my whole life into this thing.
Oh, brother.
So, did you really drive 150 miles an hour? I'm going to say this very clear.
Please no. Say no.
If you know me in Austin, Texas, I drive
Miskiff,
fast
stop.
everywhere.
Miskiff.
I drive fast literally everywhere. I'm in an Audi R8 in Austin, Texas, where the freeways are open. I drive fast all the time.
Do you understand why I insisted on watching this live with you? Do you understand why I insisted on going live and watching this instead of just coming up tomorrow and telling you about it? Because you wouldn't believe me. Because if I came up tomorrow and told you that Miskiff just admitted to it all, you wouldn't believe me. You would say I'm coping or I'm being over-exaggerating. But he is tacitly admitting to everything that Emaru said. Like, there's no conversation to be had. He just surrendered.
I do.
But he didn't even surrender. He's acting like he's in the right.
Remember what situation she was talking about. I mean, we were in cars with each other all the time. I remember one time when she was picking me up from the airport and she was in her blue Corvette and she started the speed when we were on a straightaway.
By the way, I'm just going to say we're really worried about stalkers, but also I'm going to describe what her car looks like. I'm really worried about the stalkers going after these girls, but her car's a blue Corvette, if you're listening out there.
When she was getting mad, and she stayed quiet.
Sorry, what did he say?
I don't
I
the
don't wanna
airport
I
situation
don't-
she was talking about. I mean, we were in cars with each other all the time. I remember one time when she was picking me up from the airport and she was in her blue Corvette and she started the speed when we were on a straightaway when she was getting mad and she stayed quiet. I don't remember the exact speed she got up to, but we were definitely flying.
It doesn't sound like that was that big of a deal for you. If you don't remember much. Such a weird response. Are you joking? There's no shot.
But I'll say this as well. I have no problem admitting fault. The person that I was during that relationship, and I would say the Mizkiff in Austin, Texas, is fucking disgusting. I hated myself. I hated this person that just sat there all day, stressed and angry and mad at the fucking world. I hated being this.
Bro, by your own admission, you were blackmailing her last week. It doesn't sound like you've changed much, no? Am I crazy? Like, he just admitted that last week he went up to her team and said nukes would fly if she says anything. It doesn't sound like he changed that much.
This upset person, because I know you are who you hang out with, and I definitely changed Emmy in a lot of ways and made her very stressed as well, and mentally the situations we were in, it just cataclysmed both of us.
Please give me a 10 or a joke or a
I was
joker.
a very toxic person, and I
Jack.
knew I needed to get out, so I broke up with her.
Kill
In
myself.
fact, I broke
Holy
up with her
shit.
twice.
I'm gonna pull a Mizkiff.
The first time I broke up with her, I really thought it was over, and the second time I broke up with her was forever. I did message her a lot afterwards, primarily for OTK stuff, but
Yeah? Yeah? This is all OT. This right here is all OT, primarily OTK stuff, by the way. Why would you lie about this? We have them.
there were times where I did want to go back to her. I'm not gonna pretend I didn't. I was drunk. I thought I needed to, but yeah. That's it. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about.
I agree. I don't think there's anything else to talk about, Mizkiff. I feel like you've admitted to every single one of Emiru's claims, including the car one. I don't know why you did that. You didn't have to go live and do this. I don't know why you did.
Leak something? No.
He just leaked his entire ass.
This is something I think that we went over, and I am glad that it is out there, what I just said, and
I meet you, Mizkiff.
That's it.
I agree. I'm also glad that everything you said is in public record.
So
On an undeleted VOD that's been downloaded by every single A-logger on Twitch.
that's it. I said what I had to say.
You sure
I
did.
appreciate you guys listening, and I will be back. I'm not leaving anytime soon,
3 days ago, last stream.
but I'm gonna go relax. It's been a pretty rough day.
Yeah. Crazy, eh?
No, we're not doing top 500.
I'm doing top 500 today? But I wanted to see Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
What the
All
fuck?
right, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will keep defending myself as
Yeah?
time goes on. I appreciate you guys.
You were
and I will see
defending
you guys
yourself? It didn't feel
as-
like you
as we
were.
keep going. I appreciate you guys.
I didn't know. I didn't know Twitch
I-
allowed you to like show violence like this on the
I'm-
platform.
Yeah.
This man just committed career suicide in front of all of us, and Twitch just let that go. Like we're just allowing that on the platform now with kids. I don't know. Feels weird. Feels a bit weird for me. Is that it? Oh my god. Okay. Fuck. All right, chat. Give me 5 minutes, okay? I need 5 minutes. If you've been here for the past hour and 50 minutes and you've been sitting down, go for a walk, stand up, stretch. I'm going to be back in like 5 minutes too. I'm going to give it a stretch. We're going to talk about this. Holy fuck. Hello, we're back. I cannot believe what we just watched, damn. Like, I honest to God, I cannot believe what we just watched. I feel like this story is kind of dead now because there's nothing to discuss. Like, Miskiff really went live an hour after Emiru accused him of all the things she accused him of. And then just admitted to it. But he tried to frame it in a way that would make him look good? I don't know. It feels to me like he didn't watch Emiru's video at all. He just heard about it from his chat. And he went live. And I'm sorry, but like, if you're pulling the moves Miskiff was pulling, why would you do that? Like, if you're gonna be a psychopath, be a smart one at least, you know? Like if you're gonna be like this level of psychopath, you can at least be a little bit smarter about it. And like, you don't like there was nothing that forced him to go live the day after when the shit with his friend happened 2-3 years ago. It took a little bit till he went live. I don't know why he felt the need to immediately respond to this and then responded this way. Any news on the Twitch layoffs? Let's see. Wait, what? Damn. Yeah, this just feels strange to me. Like, why would Miskiff go through all the effort of just corroborating Emiru's story? He can't be that big of a narcissist, but also he can't be that stupid. No? Am I crazy? I feel like he's either a gigantic narcissist or he's a gigantic moron, which I guess it's all corroborated. But it feels too simple for me. You know what I mean? It feels too simple that he just gets away. That's the answer. I don't know. Like, maybe I'm expecting a more complicated answer for like Twitch drama, but this feels too simple. This just feels too simple. There's nothing else I can add. Like, I think Twitch streamers, there's a Venn diagram between psychopaths and morons, and Twitch streamers are smack dab in the middle. You know what I mean? Because to do something like this with all the evidence that's out and like the entire internet against you, and I can't emphasize this enough, like, he didn't have to go live. He could have just not gone live. He could have just waited a week. There's not enough time to go through the H3 Miskiff thing, because H3 apparently did have an interaction with Miskiff that illuminates a lot of his personality in LA. I guess the claim that H3 is making is that he hung out with Miskiff in LA and he was still talking about view counts, he was still talking about cloud and numbers and trying to social climb about of shit. It is what it is. I think that nobody here is going nobody is going to defend Miskiff on this, I feel like. What a great day. What a great day to be Hassan Piker. An amazing day to be Ludwig. It's good. As long as there's someone worse in the platform, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Man, also, like, one of the top streamers on the platform, by the way, with direct connections to leadership, with direct connections to Amazon staff. This is what I mean when I say that Twitch is a negligent company when it comes to talent. They don't treat their streamers like talent. They treat them like contractors. They don't have the right protections. They don't have the right incentives for behavior. And then essentially you create people like Miskiff, or people like Hassan, people that are top of their cities. And they, instead of having like a Twitch affiliated person or a Twitch, almost like a Twitch structure for new streamers, you have these clout demons essentially running the platform because they have the numbers. Right, that's what I wanted to talk about Twitch more when I spoke a little bit about today. I feel like every one of these actions is implicitly connected to Twitch because Twitch as a platform incentivizes that. If we're going to hold Kick accountable for incentivizing gambling, we should hold Twitch accountable for incentivizing what's happening with people like Miskif, with people like Hassan, with people like Destiny. I guess Destiny's the fun one because Destiny got banned. So I guess Twitch knew that behavior was bad and got rid of it, but they don't do it with any other big streamer. Like, I feel like, especially when you have people like Miskif. Here's the thing. I feel like when you have people like Miskif doing the shit that he's doing, either you ban nobody from the platform, right? You do no bans at all, and it's a Wild West. Or you ban people like Miskif, people that are using your platform and are using the incentives you built to hurt people, to harass people, to hold influence over people. Because Miskif held court over Austin with Twitch's blessing. It was their paychecks, it was their clout, it was their structure that allowed Miskif to do what he did. And that's just true. And like, if you're going to treat your talent like that, then yeah, you will get some of the repercussions of when your talent fucks up because you're implicitly creating the situation, right? It's like when people got mad at the big production companies that worked with Harvey Weinstein, right? Because at the end of the day, they didn't do harassment, but Harvey Weinstein got the power through them, and nobody was aware, and the people that were aware didn't do anything. This is why I don't have a lot of faith on Twitch as a company. And I am now slightly worried that this platform will one day shut down. But you know what? If it shuts down, it's kind of deserved. Like, I can always stream on YouTube, you know? But, like, it is kind of deserved. Yeah, they just lost, allegedly Twitch just lost 500 employees to the layoffs, including the person that built the fraud programming. It's not a beautiful week on Twitch.tv, that's all I'm going to tell you. Sorry, I'm looking if there's any other information I should go through before I just call it on this topic. There's a lot of drama happening on the platform right now. Other than this Miskif one, I don't know if I'm going to engage with all the other stuff because that doesn't seem as interesting. Is this anything? Yeah, okay. I think I'm done with this topic. I might come back to it a little bit more with more well thought out thoughts. But right now we'll go play some Hades now because honestly, I feel like Twitch was a better platform when we just played video games on it. That's my take. This platform felt better when we all just gaming. And I'm gonna live by my values and I'm gonna do some gaming. Getting close, Balatro. I'll close this. Just gonna go down. Also, new episode of Dispatch is out, by the way. We're not playing it. We're not playing it until it's all out. But new episode of Dispatch is out. Actually, since I'm on my own, kind of, since it feels like I'm on my own, before I play Hades, we're gonna play something else. Before we dabble on the Hades, we're gonna dabble on something else. I'm gonna get good at this game. I'm sorry, I just have to. It's an ego thing now. I have to get good at this. You know it's getting real when the ring comes off. I just gotta get good at this game. I am sorry, Chad, but I know you guys don't love when I play this, but I just have to get good. It's a question of ego. Headphones are gonna be off because I don't want to get baited. Bye, boy, Chad. Okay. Okay. You came back. I felt you. Why am I saying that in a so good accent? Your fingers crumble. I like that. Press something. Not just... Double fucking type again. I hate how small my keyboard is. Press something. Double typing a lot. I hate how small this keyboard is. I'm already dead, but... You can see how like I was done with this line and now I can't get through. Like I get the mistake at the dock when I double typed and now I just can't do this line anymore. I'm just fucked. I just can't do it. Just fucking end this. I'm so bad. Okay. Then I somehow aced through it. I'm somehow still at 9th, which means that people here are terrible. Like I'm still top 10. Odd. Woo? Okay, I got flustered by the float. I got flustered by the floating. I got flustered by the floating. I'm on 5th. The winner's just coasting through. Rip. Man, how am I top 5? How am I top 5 of this performance? Playing like ass. Wait, he's just gonna hold there? Oh, what an asshole. He's just gonna hold there. He's just gonna hang out there. That dipshit. Double type. Am I dead? I might be dead. It's like, fuck. This is reverse Russian roulette. This is it for me. There's no shot to survive this. 24th.
Congratulations. Player 13.
Oh, then he won. If I waited a little bit, I would have been 5th.
Welcome, contestants.
Oh, awful.
Now.
We finished the Miskiff video. We went on a little break afterwards, and now we're doing final sentence. I shared some thoughts on how stupid Miskiff was. Like he didn't need to react the way he did. What the fuck is number 1 doing? Who is this man? Am I playing against an actual like bank teller or like someone that works with? Like, he's flying by. Yeah. What the fuck?
Congratulations.
Under 5 minutes.
Player 29, you have won.
I feel like it was under 2 minutes. We watched the rest of the movie. Kept admitting to everything. My conclusion is I feel like this story is like I normally I would feel like this story is dead because Miskiff just admitted to everything. Like whatever way you put it, right? Miskiff just admitted to everything he did. And there's that. Well, what the fuck can you say about it? Like, Emiru doesn't need to prove anything. Miskiff corroborated his own destruction. Well, Cloud, welcome to the drama stream, my friend. Miskiff just admitted to everything. Now, Asmongold says there's more to come. Like, Asmongold is vague posting and saying that there's more people's stories are gonna come out. Thank you. I'm trying a new hairstyle.
Welcome, contestants. The game begins.
If more stories do come out, we're gonna have a look at them, like we did this one. But like with this Emily story, I feel like Miskiff just shouldn't have a career anymore, and I do feel like Twitch is a little bit at fault for not taking care of their talent the way other because like if this was in Hollywood, everybody would be up in arms. Like the production companies, the agencies that allowed someone like Miskiff to have the power he does. But because it's Twitch, nobody can take it seriously. But he admitted to doing the car thing. Remember when yesterday we talked about the car thing? That he was driving at 150 miles per hour. He admitted to that. He admitted to sexual assault. He admitted to blackmailing her. Yeah, Twitch has been fucking up since forever. And now they just had 500 people laid off. I'm of the opinion Twitch needs a new executive team. But I guess that's the popular take now. I've been saying it for a little bit. But I feel like Twitch executive team is more focused on building big influencers than building a platform. I feel like influencers need to be worried about building themselves. You just give them the tools to do it, right? I feel like people like Ludwig are a good example of influencers. Self-building their community without the help of Twitch. I feel like Twitch should focus on being a good platform, and they're not. They're terrible. They're enable behavior like the one we've seen in Miskiff and Emiru. They just do. They're like if it was in any other world, if this was movie theaters or music, right? We'd be talking about how the agents are responsible, how the labels are responsible, how the movers and shakers are responsible. But here, nobody takes Twitch seriously, so nobody talks about this is a Twitch problem. Like at the end of the day, people like Miskiff exist because Twitch doesn't have a system for smaller creators to network and grow, and it's up for people like Miskiff to decide, which gives them a lot of fucking power over people. Like there's definitely a responsibility or a negligence on Twitch, because guess what? Miskiff was part of a lot of Twitch's advertisement. He got to do what he did for a long time because people saw him as Twitch's boy. And a lot of creators protected him because they're also shitty people, but because also the website did. I don't think he'd be burned to the ground because the music industry is as worse, or if not worse than Twitch, right? But there'll be more people being held accountable than just Miskiff. Like Miskiff's a terrible person that was allowed to do what he did because of the platform. And nobody's talking about how Twitch enables this. Serious. Like, and I get the first, the only people that talk about this are the gaming streamers, I feel like. Shroud talks about this, Northern Lion, I think, talked about this. Tyler One talked about this, you gotta get rid of these IRL guys, you gotta get rid of these politics guys. Twitch should be about gaming. Twitch should go back to being about gaming and about entertainment, and not like reality TV. Like Twitch right now feels like reality TV. It shouldn't. Hello? What key? What do you want from me? What key do you want from me? What key do you want from me? What key do you want from me? There's 3 keys that look like this. There we go. It's this one. Still fucked it up. Boo. Fuck! What about hot tub streams? Yeah, that's oh, do you guys remember? Oh God, wait, Cloud, make a point. We're gonna. No, you know how bad Twitch is. You know how bad Twitch's current leadership is. Let me show you how bad Twitch's current leadership is. Let me find it. I don't even know if I can show it actually, because now it's banned. I might get in trouble for showing this, but let's see. Not even the meta. Like, so when hot tub streams originally got like big, right, and in trouble. Can I find it? Can I find it? Yeah, I can. And then we hide. Then we hide the typing game. There we go. Twitch artistic nude rule. We have. Yeah, the body painting streams of Morgpie, or the ones where the girls would like put a green screen on, like they would wear like green underwear and then play video games and have the video game be on their ass. Like, yeah, those were, yeah, dude. But that's what I mean. Like, this is what this leadership did, right? Morgpie was a big one, I guess. I just want to make sure there's no actual pornography here. 2 seconds. I want to make sure. I don't want to get banned from Twitch by showing what Twitch allowed in the past. Don't just make sure there's no pornography on the page. Because there's actual, there's a fucking, okay. There's a character in Rainbow Six Siege called Twitch. So I'm getting a lot of posts about the character naked. I'm trying to filter them out. So Twitch got in trouble. Twitch got in trouble because the hot tub stream meta, right? How people are doing like hot tub streams. What the? This is just pornography. How people were doing like hot tub streams and shit, and people were getting in trouble for it, and people were like, oh, softcore porn. So Twitch did the obvious thing when people complained about it, and then they made a new rule saying that artistic nudity was allowed on Twitch. Cut you this meta. Where like Twitch streamers were like, at least here you can see she has a shirt on, right? But if you go like these streams right here, right, they're clearly naked. Underneath. Morgpie is clearly naked here underneath. There was like, Forbes wrote an article about this. I can give it a quick read for you guys. Yeah! But like, this is what I mean about this leadership being like this. Like, I feel like this, the current leadership of Twitch for the past 2 years, like there's always like an easy solution for most of their problems, and then they shoot themselves in the face. They just don't do it. They don't follow it. Let's do a little bit of reading. Twitch walks back ridiculous artistic nudity policy 1 day after totally unpredictable outcome. The person that wrote this was done. No, it wasn't an instant ban because it was permitted. It's because they changed the rules to allow for this. They got complaints that the brand Family Safe platform was having people streaming on their hot tubs. And then Twitch's response was to permit that, was to kind of encourage it. That's what I mean about this leadership. But wait, fucking man, Clancy, Gooooooo clip. This is gonna be a YouTube short.
Dan Clancy is the CEO of.
Fucking hate YouTube shorts because they don't show on stream when I open them up. Wait, that did show up. So this is the CEO of Twitch 8 months ago showing a new feature.
Explore clips.
That's very nice.
And now you have a clips feed. Okay? Mm-hmm. Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday.
This is his algorithm. This is the streamers he engages with.
You click there. And now you're in your stories feed. Okay?
Okay. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's also...
what a guy. So you're wondering why Twitch if you're wondering why Twitch activated the artistic nudity rule, just know that that's the CEO. That's the person making most decisions behind the company. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like Twitch is like the company version of Sideshow Bob consistently stepping on rakes for no reason. And that just keeps happening, and it keeps happening, and it keeps happening. And you think they're going to be done, and they're not. I promise you, whenever Twitch addresses this Miskiff situation, they're not going to have a good response. It's not going to be good for anybody involved. Like, it's just not going to. But what do I know? What the fuck do I know, right? God, it's just... Imagine having a monopoly on the live streaming platform. Twitch was Justin TV and Twitch, they were the first platform with live streamers and gaming and like professionals like making money out of this. They made a lot of money, dude. And now they're losing to TikTok Live, Facebook, YouTube, because their leadership team is made of gooners. It's made of people that are more interested, like the CEO is more interested in hanging out with other streamers and hanging out with like 19-year-old girls than he is running the company. Wait, what? Who is this person? Who is this person? I know this person. I've seen her somewhere. Sorry, we're just getting a new drop on the we're just getting a new Miskiff drop, but it's one of those Twitter profiles I can't open publicly because it's an OF profile. So I need to make sure who is is this even worth is this a story worth reading? Is this a story worth reading? Is this somebody? God, I hate that like Asmongold is like the one, because he's the one OTK person talking about it. He's the one, like, I guess, reliable source of information here. But still, I wish it wasn't him. But did he say anything about it? Oh yeah, by the way, I was going to talk about this as a palate cleanser on the intro. But if you want to know how unserious Twitch is as a platform, if you don't know how unserious Twitch is as a platform, why does Times of India? Look at this. Watch this for a second. Watch this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Saeed. Hey, come here. I got you. Hey, come here.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
He's 23. No, he's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Yeah, give.
Oh, no. I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Here, sit down. Sit down.
You remind me of that one.
These two girls. By the way, this kid has come out and said how terrible this was for him. Yeah, no, and like he's talked about it. He said that he said that his parents called him and they all cried because how horrible this was. And these two girls, by the way, they got banned for 24 hours. They got a 24-hour ban. They got caught on video sexually assaulting a person. And they got a 24-hour ban. This is why I'm hitting Twitch so much here, even on this Miskiff situation, because this is on your platform. This is on your platform. Oh, by the way, yeah, she also look at this.
Something wrong. No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking.
This is before the clip. This is before the clip got resurfaced. This is before the clip resurfaced and people talked about it.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was going to talk to him and be like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you dead ass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
You ain't see Saeed today?
No, I was looking for him. I was looking everywhere for him.
I trying to patch that up.
It's embarrassing for him as a guy.
I think he came out.
No, he was here. But I didn't see him at all. I saw him one time and he disappeared.
No, the moment I came over, he wasn't here. I'm not trying to be his friend, though. Why was he a bitch? Okay. But with Saeed, though, I do got to talk to Saeed. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
Stories coming out that she sexually assaulted a guy, the assistant of another streamer. She starts hunting him down. She talks about the story, calls him a bitch, says that it's humiliating for a guy to be sexually assaulted. And then Twitch's response is Lim. That's why I'm getting it wrong. Is it Lim or Lin? Then she was banned for 24 hours. And she was banned. Can I find the unban? Let me open this on a different. I'm not gonna scroll Twitter on the main tab. Let me open this. There you go. From Scuba Ryan. Yep. She was banned for 1 day and 20 hours. And if you don't know, like if you're not aware, by the way, Twitch, like people say, oh, maybe it's an automatic. They gave her a 1 day and unbanned it because like a person did it. Twitch unbans are always manual. That's why they're always like a day and 20 hours, a day and like 21 minutes, you know, because there's always a person manually unbanning this. So when when I talk about the Miskiff situation and I say, oh, Twitch is at fault, this is what I mean. This is what I mean about Twitch being at fault. I'm sorry. Like if you're protecting sexual assaulters. Yeah, you're gonna be. Yeah, it's zero consequences. You're gonna think it's. You think it's strange that Miskiff is. Is there like a? Here, this is what I want. This is a tweet I wanted. That's a tweet I wanted.
I went viral yesterday.
Oh, he posted this. Okay, he posted this. Okay, if he posted this, I'll just show it, I guess, because if he's the one that posted this, it's directed from him. Like, Twitch is paying people like Miskiff $13 million. 13 million dollars. When their big cash cows sexually assault somebody, they get unbanned within 24. I'm sorry, it's encouraged. This isn't Miskiff's a piece of shit. So is the entire platform. So are the streamers that covered for him. So is the community that enabled it, and so is the platform. I think like we don't talk about this because nobody has any faith on the platform anymore in the executive team. But like this guy we should be like this is part of the Poggers community. This guy, the essay streams when I gotta get big enough so I don't get in trouble. This guy, it was the Poggers community, was the face of Twitch with Pokimane, and he's a known sexual assaulter. Are you kidding me? Yeah. People are like, oh, but some people ask me like, whoa, why don't you like Twitch? That's why I don't like Twitch. That's why I have issues with Twitch, because that's what the platform does. That's what the platform does. That's what the platform encourages. And like, we wonder why like a lot of streamers struggle when they're small and they don't have a community. It's because especially if they're women, all they have is guys like Miskiff. And the only reason they have guys like Miskiff is because Twitch allows it.
The game begins now.
I'm not saying you need to bring back MCMs and... Oh, wow. and partner managers and shit like that. But there should be someone that is not a streamer that is responsible for these things. It feels like a lot of the within streamer communication within the company is done through big streamers like Miskip and Pokimane. You're just creating an environment of it's a typo, where bad actors, this is a new one, Jesus, can abuse your platform and harm other creators. And I'm sorry, if your CEO is more concerned about gooning to fucking OnlyFans girls, that's a problem. Maybe your CEO shouldn't be a CEO. Maybe you should have a team of people that give a shit about growth on the platform and give a shit about discoverability. Like, Twitch has been lapped by YouTube, by TikTok Live, by Facebook Live. They had a monopoly on live streaming, on gaming live streaming. And they've been lapped by every platform except Mixer. Like, you only lost to Microsoft, the platform known for trying new ventures and fucking it up. This is humiliating. You have Amazon backing you, and you're losing to YouTube? I don't know how else you can describe a poorly run company like this. I am really disappointed with the Twitch leadership team, and I've been for a couple of years. Thanks for hopping up, Cloud. Enjoy your ride in the train home. Take care. Okay. I can win one. I need to 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 win one. We gotta win one. We gotta win at least one. Oh, fuck. Someone just rage quit when they saw the Laura. Okay. This is not the one we're gonna win. This is not the one we're gonna win. This ain't the one. Hello? I'm clicking O. Is my O broken? I'm looking at it. LOREN ipsum dollar sit amet consectetur ad. I'm rage quitting this one actually. We go again. This game hurts my wrist. I don't know why. Developing early onset arthritis. Oh, fuck! Sorry, I had to give it my head start. It's so good. I hear the hype. Ah! I'm getting mad. The madder I get, the worse I play. Fuck this game. Actually fuck this game. Actually fuck this game. King Chemo clocking in. Sorry, I gotta harass King Chemo. Give me a second. The only harassment I do is with King Chemo. The only harassment I think it's permitted on this community is King Chemo. Oh, he is here. He's just quiet. Fuck, where is he? Okay, there it is. There you go. I've been saving this one. I saw this one and I was like, I gotta send it next time. Enjoy Limbus, my friend. Don't sexually assault anybody while you're in Limbus, by the way. Don't do it. Okay, we got... Then what's the... Give me 1 second. Now, pin this for 30 minutes. It's going to be pinned until the end of the stream. It's going to be pinned until the end of the stream. How are you, Chemo? How's life, my friend? I am concerned that V Rising's asking me to give my information again. I hope my save is not deleted. Doing pretty good. What, did you do anything interesting today? Did you do anything fun? Anything exciting? I'm working, Philly. Oh, you have a job? But you're so unemployment coded. You're so unemployed coded. How do you mean you have a job? You're the most unemployed employed motherfucker I know. I'll keep it a buck with you, Chemo. I mean this in the kindest way possible. But it's true. You know it's true. You know I'm right. You know I'm correct. What? What? Part of the chemo charm. Yeah, part of the chemo chart is part of the chemo charm. Why is this doing this? Okay, we're gonna try this out. What? So I put V Rising as a source, but it's OBS. Is he gonna transition to V Rising if I boot up V Rising? No, it's still OBS. But it's OBS with. It's wait. It's OBS, but he has the V Rising mouse. This is cooked. Why? I'm on vrising.exe. And now it's showing Chrome. What is wrong with V-Rising? Okay. Guess we're gonna open V-Rising as a game instead of a window. We'll delete this. New scene. New game capture. V-Rising. Kimo, are you actually like I don't want to get you in trouble here, but are you actually just like a paycheck thief? Okay, now it's working. If it's a game source, it works. Interesting. Are you like a legit like paycheck thief? Like, are you gonna get in trouble with accounting? No, of course not. You say that as if it's obvious. What do you mean, of course? You say that if it's the most obvious thing in the world. I see you play 3 different gachas during your working hours. Is your manager aware? Do they know? Do they know what you're up to? They know what they need to know. Oh. Fucking swinging his big dick around. I see. What kind of results do you produce, Chemo? Is it good? Are you getting promoted? I don't know why, man. Like when I think of you working, I feel like only the best. Have you ever seen Severance, Chemo? That's the vibe I get for your job. I get Severance vibes from your job. Okay, got it. No, but I want you. So on Severance, like part of the gimmick is that they all have kind of like a fake job, kind of like it's complicated. It's kind of like a fake job. That's the vibe I get from you. Like you go, you sit down your desk, and then you just type numbers that you don't know what they mean. And then at some point an alarm goes off and you go home. You know? Oh shit! I clearly forgot my key. F. I clearly forgot my key bindings. It's been too long. We gotta hunt this guy. Ah! F! F, it's control? Okay. That's a bot. Okay, that's fucking... Okay. Guys, that's strong. Did I move recently? Why there's no... Oh, majority. I should be hunting. Oh, nope. I should be getting the fuck out of here. It is nighttime. It is daytime. I should not be here at daytime. I need to empty my inventory first. Look, I got tricked into this one, okay? I got tricked into this one and now I play it. What can I say? We all have the one. Right? We all have the one. This is like basically Diablo. This is basically Diablo. Why do I have silver on me? Did I just go on a raid before I logged off forever? That'd be so... What was I going out with all this? That'd be so fucked. God, my chest management sucks. You're the gem chest, right? Yeah, you're the gem chest. There we go. And you're the metal chest. There we go. And you're the wood chest. No, you're the whatever chest. Okay, you guys can go in here. Got a blood potion. Wait, do I have a slave? Did I forget that I have a slave? Did I have a slave room? Did I build a prison? Did I get that far? Man, I gotta get back to this game. Did I have a slave? I did! I have a slave. Sorry, an apprentice. An intern. An intern. I have an intern. This is her. My intern. Yeah, here is the fish. She doesn't have to be female. What do you mean? What do you mean have? She doesn't have to be female. She just kind of is, you know what I mean? She just ended up being a female. She was just the best one for the job. What do you want from me? What? Women can't have positions of power anymore? Women can't hold internships? What, like fucking red state chemo over here? Jesus. Okay. I need to kill Bane before ending stream. I'll kill Bane before ending stream. That's a plan. Gotta wait for nighttime. I will not take my horse because he's kind of close. I'm good for blood. I'm gonna bring the hearts with me just in case. I didn't choose to have a female intern. It just ended up the case that she was the most qualified for the position. I'm the master of multitasking. That's why it seems I don't work. Wait, you didn't just say that. Wait, are you serious? Are you being serious right now? Oh man. Oh man. So you'd say you're pretty good at multitasking, Chemo. Is that what you're telling me? Like you're pretty decent at multitasking? Damn. It's interesting you say that, Chemo. It's very interesting you say that. It explains a lot. I feel... What? Come on, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Do not let me down. There we go. I feel like you should give this a read. You know what I mean? I feel like it explains so much. If you're like multitasking your whole life, like I feel like I just, you know, that answers so many of my questions about your memory and your behavior. I'm gonna leave it at that. He's gonna leak more DMs? I would never leak DMs. I would never leak DMs. What's the conclusion on this? The current investigation provides novel data showing that in healthy adults, DTI is stable across ages when using a cognitive dual task paradigm based on interaction between memory task and sustained attention task. The data also shown individual differences among peers in degrees of interference, reflected in differences in global cognitive score. Although the present study did not have a clinical purpose, it is in principle possible that individual abnormal levels of DTI compared to peers indicate those subtle changes in cognitive efficiency, typical of the preclinical stages of cognitive decline in the elderly. That's you. Such cognitive measures would be invaluable. All gas, no brakes. Well, chemo. Well. I feel like my case is closed here. I just do. I feel like my case is closed. You won't be slandered? What do you mean slandered? You're a liar. It's hard to slander you. All gas, no brakes, baby. Yeah. That's how my Chevy died. My shitty fucking Chevy 2000. That's how he died. All gas, no brakes. It's okay, chemo. Shitty sleep schedules also lead to cognitive decline. So we're together on this one. We'll both be sharing a retirement home where we can't remember our names. We'll play Persona 5 for the rest of our lives because we'll finish a playthrough and then we'll forget. And they'll be having the same fight about who's the best girl over and over and over and over until the end of time. Until time immemorial. Where's Bane? Was that Bane? Is this Bane? Are you Bane?
You
Bane.
are my enemy. Black magic.
I'm throwing. Gotta remember twice. Why do you whoa, okay. This is a counter, right? This is a counter. Which one is Bane? None. That's Bane. That's not. Okay, I need to heal. Fuck, I need to heal. I forgot how hard this game can be. There we go. It's done, nerd. Oh, you backstab? Fuck. You wanna die? Counter? Didn't counter. Die, dead.
Death is not the end.
Fuck. Okay, chat, I don't think we're gonna kill Bane this time around. Fuck. I'll respawn the coffin. Oh, it was still building this one. Let me finish building. Okay. Wolf form. This game is really fun. I should go back to playing this more. This game is real fucking fun. Oh, Chemo. I did download Doki Doki. It is downloaded. I will be playing that on my free time. And I'll let you know what I think. want to give Bane another go? I think I want to give him another go before we end stream. I'll give him one more go. We still have a few hours of night left. Let me drink. I don't drink the potion. I'm good. This is Bane, right? Oh, those guys are still hunting me? This, leave me alone. Okay, they left me alone. Cool. Okay, Bane, it's you and me, buddy.
I'll make this quick and quiet.
Come on. Oh, you.
This is the eternal night.
Oh, you disgusting.
Catch me if you can.
We gotta kill. Okay. Oh, this time was different. Why this time? Come in.
Black magic.
Fuck! That was the worst timing possible. Okay, I'm so dead. I'm actually so dead.
Shadows obey me.
He reminds me of Zed from League. This might be recoverable. This might be winnable. Oh yeah, beautiful counters. Terrible.
Into the dark.
Oh, what? Oh, no. I don't want those guys. Oh, as long as they fight each other.
Strike true.
Oh, they're Bane. What causes Bane? Turn! Stay back turn. Good. Can I do a quick kill? Quick bloodman.
Sanguine regeneration.
Quick bloodman. Quick bloodman. Okay, let's get it. We can get it. Oh, if these guys get involved, they might help me. Oh, they're helping me. Ooh, they're helping me. Okay, you distract Bane.
This is the eternal night.
You guys gotta distract Bane for me. Wait, no. Can you guys go back to distracting him? Do damage. Attack him so I can heal. Attack him so I can heal. Bloodman.
Blood sustains me.
Okay, Bane has the issue that his range attack is low, so I can keep away some blood heals. Get cooked. Get cooked.
Eternal.
Absolutely cooked.
Taste of knowledge.
Chemo, thank you for fixing the game I was playing. I just noticed. Thank you for fixing the game, Chemo. Okay, get this and then go home. Get his drops and go home. I don't know why the monster guy had an unsullied heart. It should be as sullied as it gets. We'll go home. Sun will be rising soon, so let's go home. And we go to the coffin. Roll out that. Okay, gamers. Thank you for joining today's broadcast, my friends. It is time that I go. King Chemo had his chance to protect himself from slandered, and he failed. But that's that. I appreciate you guys joining me today for another live show, for another Rogue Outsider live show. I will be seeing you tomorrow around the same time as today. No, actually a little bit earlier tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing to 5. And then Thursday we're doing Baldur's Gate. Then Friday 3 to 5 as well. I'll be seeing you guys then. Thank you again for joining me and chatting and being all fun. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.